I was literally going back and forth of whether or not I was going to do a video on this particular topic right here, because I said this topic is going to stress me the hell out and it's going to stress you out as well. So get prepared to probably, I don't know, take an Advil or some kind of a Motrin or something that'll calm your nerves, because this is probably going to piss a lot of you off. Like, this shit is just mind boggling to say the least. And I just can't bring myself to deal with it. But earlier today, I was on my way to work and I saw a video that Phil from the Advice Show had did, and it was titled Blackfishing. And I was like, what in the world is blackfishing? And when he started to talk about it and I started to see some of the images, I said, hold on. I think I saw this in passing, but I didn't really get a chance to really see what they were talking about. Now, if y'all remember, there was a show, or there is a show on MTV that became very popular a few years ago called Catfish, where you had people who were pretending to be someone else online. They would probably put up a picture of someone who looked very attractive and they wanted to meet them and things of that nature. And then when they would go meet the person, it was not who they claimed to be. And that was the whole catfishing thing. Well, now they have this new thing called called blackfishing, where it has now become a phenomenon, and not in a very good way, where you have these white women who put on this makeup and alter some of their looks to look like that of a black woman, or what you would say maybe a mixed or biracial woman, or an ethnically ambiguous woman that has African ancestry. The pictures that you're looking at right now as you hear me talk, these are white women right here. These are all white women who have altered their looks with makeup and all types of other things to make themselves appear darker or that of a black woman, to throw people off. Now, let's be real here. Some of them, you could catch them. Like, you can clearly tell that they definitely don't look like the natural black woman. But one in particular stood out to me, and that was the one of the chick that went out of her way to look like Nicki Minaj. And you're looking at her picture right now. Tell me she does not look exactly like Nicki Minaj. If you was to put Nicki Minaj and this chick side by side with her with this makeup on, you would swear they were twin sisters. Like, that is crazy. When I saw that picture on Phil's channel, I said, whoa, she looks just like Nicki. Like, she would be a perfect doppelganger for her. But she is indeed a white woman. She's a white chick. All of them are white. None of them are black. Like, this shit is just mind blowing, to say the least. I said, and I actually left a comment on Phil's channel about this. I said, I don't know if this is supposed to be self-hate, or if this is jealousy, or if this is envy, or a combination of the three. But I do know that it is very weird and it is very disturbing. And then I saw a video that Town Biz had did, and I knew he was going to talk about it just based on the title of his video. By the way, I'm gonna leave the link to both of their videos in the description so you can go and listen to both of their commentaries, because they gave some very, very good information. But my goodness, this is like the pure and utter desperation that they have, or infatuation they have with us. Now, see, this is a double-edged sword because of two things. One, they're doing this because we know that they're envious. They have to be envious of black women for them to go out of their way to do something like this. I mean, they must have a lot of time on their hands in order to do this. What they're probably doing is they're probably going on YouTube and looking at these beauty gurus who are black do their makeup, and they get the same kind of makeup that they use, and they know that the makeup that they're buying is not for their skin. They're buying darker skin, brown, whatever type of makeup, and putting it on and applying it to their skin. And they're putting it all over their body, or at least in parts where their skin would be showing. I said, I dare them to go out there in the sun with that stuff on and see how long they last. But then the other part of the other end of the sword, they're doing this because they're trying to attract the attention of a black man that who is trying to his best to get the attention of a black woman. So now they're being deceitful. This is more deception than anything. That's the whole point of a catfish. Deception. That's exactly what they're doing. And they're literally like, you'll have a black man that will go out with this person thinking she's a black woman until that makeup comes off and you find out that she's white. Or maybe if you hear her talk. And see, the thing is, even if she alters her voice and stuff like that, that means that she has been paying attention. See, these people practically study everything we do. From the way we wear our hair, from the way that we talk, the way that we dress, the way that we carry ourselves, all of that. Like I say, black people are the biggest and best, apparently, trendsetters of the world if they have to go through these lengths to do all of this. That's why it kills me when I see some people admire people like the Kardashians. I said the Kardashians have to go and purchase things to put into their body that you have naturally. As you can see, these are not your friends. Like, these are not our friends. I'll put it like that. The people like them, they're not allies whatsoever. They are copycats. They are trying to be a clone of what we are. We are what you call the real McCoy. Like, this shit is insane. It really is. Like, I don't know. I have no words for this. Like, this is just wild. When I saw this earlier today, I had no words. I was speechless. Like, my jaw could have hit the damn floor and tongue could have rolled out like in them old cartoons. Now, I wanted to switch gears a little bit because I found out about this case right here that you can see with this man. Now, he's not a blackfish, but he is a white guy. And basically what happened was in the UK, there was this grant that was given to black filmmakers. This guy paraded himself around as if he was a black man to get these grants that was meant for black filmmakers, and he's white. And you want to know what he said? He said that he is a born again black man. They believed it, and he got those grants anyway. I'm talking about maybe millions of dollars that was set aside for other black people, and he got it. I'm sorry, he stole it. Let's be real here. He stole that money. I don't know what it's like. The obsession that they have with us is crazy, but it's also dangerous, and it's very wicked in nature. It really is. And some of it is partially them, but another part is partially us. This is also because we have allowed them to get too comfortable around us. We allow them to say the N-word. We allow them to do whatever they want. We allow them to get away with a lot of stuff that we shouldn't let them get away with. And notice I said we, because as a collective, we have been slacking. If this was anything like it was maybe back in like the Black Power movements of our ancestors, this stuff wouldn't be flying. But for some reason, we have allowed them to get away with too much stuff, and we have not fought back against it. We are literally having our culture hang by a thread right now. By a thread. As for those blackfishing bitches, they are lame as hell and they're bored. But this should maybe, I don't know, force a lot of black women to go more natural with their look, because they're imitating what they see on TV, which for many black women is not what I consider a natural look. What I mean is, don't wear so much caked up makeup. Wear your natural hair. And, you know, don't do any kind of other alterations to your body. Really love yourself. Love the skin that you're in. Because they're not going to copy that. That's going to be hard for them to imitate. Just imagine if you went around and all the black women, for instance, wore afros and stuff of that nature. They'll try to copy that, but that's gonna be hard. I mean, look at what they did with Kendall Jenner, and they tried to say that was an afro. Like, that wasn't an afro, that was a damn hornet's nest. That's what that was. But this is, like I said, this is just mind-boggling to say the least, and it needs to be called out, and it needs to have an end put to it ASAP. But that's all I really have to say about this. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.